Hello, welcome back everybody. I am currently going through all of my gear for my northbound 2023 Appalachian Trail through hike that I leave for in 2 days. And I figured it would be a good chance for me just to take everybody along with me and just show you what I got. Show you what's going in my backpack. I've just got all my stuff spread out like a week's worth of washing on the living room floor. So I'm going to try to be quick. I really don't like long gear videos, so forgive me that I'll be going through it quickly, but I will give you a much more detailed breakdown of all of my gear when we're out on trail. You can actually see, how things are set up and what I use them for. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and go through it. All right, so we'll actually start over here, starting with my big three, actually big four, which consists of the backpack, the tent, the sleeping pad, and the sleeping quilt, or my sleeping system, as it were. So let's go ahead and start down here with my tent and tent stakes. This thing is keeping me alive on the trail. It's the Z-Pax Duplex L. It's the long version. It will be set up with these MSR groundhog stakes, and then also my trekking poles, which are right there. Those are the Black Diamond carbon fiber trekking poles. Super lightweight. I use them to walk with, and then they will also help set up my shelter at night. So that's pretty awesome. Right above that, we've got the ULA Circuit. This is my backpack. I owned this thing for a few years. Love it to death. Great backpack. Kind of lightweight, about a little over 2 pounds. On the other side, I've got my Chicken Tramper water bottle sleeve that holds my water bottle, so I don't have to reach around and get it out of the back pocket. I've got my little thermostat up here, so I can go ahead and see what temperature it is and see how cold and hot the day is getting. To our right, I've got the sleeping system, which consists of, first off, my 1/8 inch little foam mat. So this is my sitting pad, and it will also go underneath my sleeping pad at night to provide a little bit extra R value or warmth. I'll also do my stretching on this in the morning. So my quilt is a 20-degree Revelation made by Enlightened Equipment. The Revelation quilt has the box at the end that has a draw cord and a zipper, so technically I can go ahead when it starts to get warmer and unzip it all the way and unfold it just like a normal blanket that you'd have at home. So I will definitely be doing that as it gets warmer, for sure. Pull this off real quick. I've got my sleeping pad, which is the Big Agnes Rapide SL insulated. R value is like 4.2, so gonna keep me nice and warm. This is the most comfortable pad I've ever slept on. It is so comfy. I'm a sleep queen, so I definitely am all about the comfort. I've got 2 pillows, as you can tell. Not trying to be the most ultralight person in the world. The one on top is going to be the Thermarest packable, stuffable pillow. Just all stuffs down into somewhat of a small package. And then underneath that, I've got my Trekology blow-up pillow. That's super lightweight. Just blow it up, but it just provides a little bit more loft for my head at night. All of the entire pad packs down into that stuff sack. So, all right, moving over here. I've got my Hyperlight Mountain Gear fanny pack. I will be wearing this on my sternum strap. Makes it easier for me to just access all of my snackies and my phone and anything I might need for the day. Don't have to go into my backpack. And I'm also going to bring the hip belt for it as well, just in case I have to, go into town. I can just put this around my belt or my hips with, my ID, phone, all that good stuff. Keep it nice and safe. We'll move into my rain gear, my footwear, and then my cold weather gear. So starting off with my sealskin waterproof socks. Keep my feet nice and dry when it's nasty and wet, because as we all know, it rains on the AT all the time. Above that, I've got my Temris 281 rain gloves. These are like Japanese fisherman gloves. Ultra light, super cheap, but they are awesome. They do the job. Right now, got the Snow Peak umbrella. So I am bringing an umbrella on trail. I think it will add just that extra protection I need while the rain is pouring down. I've just got a cheap rain jacket, just the old Frog Togs, right above that. You can buy these at Walmart. So, in my opinion, you're not stopping the rain or the sweat. So you're going to get wet either way. So at least an umbrella will allow me to vent all of that perspiration out. And maybe I won't get as wet with both the combo. To the right, I've got my Ultra Lone Peak 6s. I bought 4 pairs of these on Black Friday in 2022. So 4 pairs should get me through the trail. These are the 13 wides, so keep my feet nice and roomy. They can wiggle around. I've got the Dirty Girl Gators in the bacon print, because why not? I've had these for a few years as well. They just strap to the Ultra Lone Peaks, keep all the rocks and sticks from getting into my ankles and making me mad. Going up from there, I've got my hat for the trail. It's just like a Richardson hat, super lightweight, flexible, can get nasty and gross, and I can just throw it right in the washer, which is awesome. See, at night I'll be wearing my Outdoor Vitals booties and balaclava. Both of those are down booties and balaclava. So one goes on my feet, one goes on my face, and it keeps me nice and warm as the temperatures drop, because I'm sure I'll still have some chilly nights starting February 28th. Up above that, I've got the minus 33 merino gloves. So I'll be wearing those while I'm hiking, being active. I'll layer those underneath my rain gloves when it is cold and rainy at the same time. I've also got my mittens for sleeping. I'll just wear these for at night. They're much warmer in my opinion than the actual gloves with the fingers. So these will be worn at night while I sleep. While I hike, I'll be wearing my Under Armour cold gear compression leggings. These are nice and warm, so I'll wear those underneath my little shorty shorts, and those will keep my legs nice and warm on the cold days. Up above that, I've got the Decathlon Trek 100 down jacket. Super lightweight, nice and cheap, nice and warm. I've got the Fayette Chill hoodie. This is like that micro grid, almost like a Melanzana hoodie that I'll be my mid layer. I'll layer it underneath my puffy if I need to, or I'll just layer that underneath my rain jacket if I'm hiking and it's really cold. So great hoodie, love them. Let's see, what I'm wearing while on trail. Of course, I've got my hat that I already went over. And then I've got my buff. This is my Appalachian Trail buff. Put that around my neck, around my ears, around my face, whatever I want to do. Keep me nice and warm, or keep it nice and cool if I get it nice and wet. I've got my Darn Tough socks, 3 pairs. 2 of these are for hiking, and then this one is for sleeping, nice and thick. So I won't hike in these at all. These stay nice and dry and clean, and just for when I'm in camp. I've got my Injinji toe socks. Those will layer underneath my Darn Tough socks. Those are just to prevent blisters, help to prevent blisters. We'll see if they actually do the job. Up from that, I've got my BOA running shorts, the 3-inch. They've got the nice cutout on the side. I like very roomy short shorts. I feel the most comfortable hiking in those. I feel like I get the best airflow, and everything just is more comfortable for me. So up above that, I've got the Patagonia Capeline Cool shirt. That'll be my hiking shirt. So with that combo, I should stay decently dry, sweat wicking, so that'll be good. Up above that, for at night, this is my base layer. It's a Merino 250 long sleeve, and then above that, I've got the micro grid fleece pants. So I'll be wearing those to bed, and pretty much no matter what until it starts to really warm up, and then I'll just send those home. We'll move over to my ditty bag. in my ditty bag, I've got all my electronics. So I've got my 20,000 milliamp Anchor battery bank. Should be good for 4 or 5 charges on most of the things that I have. Down below that, I've got my earplugs for at night, 2 pairs in case I lose one. I've got my Swiss Army knife. This is mainly just for killing bears, honestly. If I have to, down a bear, I honestly think this will do the job. So that's coming with me for protection. I've got my Anchor charging ports. It's 3 ports. This is a quick charger, which is awesome. So I don't have to spend much time in town when I am just charging my stuff and not staying. I'll plug in this copious amount of cords into that to charge all of my stuff. I've got my Jabra 75T wireless headphones. I like the wireless ones, even though they do require charging. Underneath my battery bank is my little Swiss towel. These things are great for, when the tank gets condensation, you gotta dry it off at night or in the morning when I wake up. That thing will soak up water like crazy. Up above that, I've got my Zoleo satellite communicator. This will strap onto my backpack whenever I don't have signal, just to be able to text Meg and my family and check in with everybody. So that thing is awesome. To the right of that, I've got my pad straps. Those just connect to my pad and my sleeping quilt and keeps me nice and bundled up on those super cold nights. And then we've got my FlexTail tiny pump. This is what blows up my pad. There's nothing worse than getting into camp at the end of a long day and having to still blow up your pad. So this does that for me, which is awesome. Nice and lightweight too. These bags up here are my camp shoes. So I'm not bringing actual camp shoes with me because I'm already carrying enough stuff as it is. So those will just go on my dry, clean socks after I get into camp, and then I'll put my hiking shoes on top of those. I've got my tripod, kind of like a Joby style tripod from Amazon. Up above that, I've got my Hilltop food bag. That's got 5 days of food in it, so if I've got the time, I'll go through what I'm eating on the first 5 days of my thru hike. To the right of that, I've got my strong greens and strong reds made by BPN. Those pretty much keep me nutritionized. That's a word. This is my nutrition for while I'm on trail, eating all the crap, all the nasty food, all the stuff that I would never eat in normal life. So hopefully this will give me all the normal vitamins and minerals and stuff I need to keep me feeling okay. I've also got my vitamin D underneath there, and then I've also got the toothpaste tabs on top of that. So, which I'll bring a toothbrush as well. I'm still using it. It's just a bamboo lightweight toothbrush. But yeah, those toothpaste tabs are awesome. Single, one for the morning, one at night. And I'll bring 50 with me, so that's 25 days worth of toothpaste. Up above that, I've got my koozie. So I'll put my food in this bag while it's rehydrating, keeps it nice and warm, so it rehydrates quicker, and then I also still have hot food. Moving on to my water system, I've got the Propel 1 liter water bottles, and then I've got the CNOC water bladder. It's a 2 liter water bladder, so I'll be able to fill that up and fill it up from the creek and then attach my Sawyer water filter to it and filter my water. Moving on to my cook system, I've got the trusty Bic lighter and my 1 liter solo stove pot, which will go on top of my MSR Pocket Rocket stove, which will go on top of my fuel canister. So that's my whole cook system. Like I said, you'll see videos with me using all of this stuff, so not going to explain it too much. This is my ultralight wallet that I made out of the same material from my pot koozie, or from my cook koozie. Underneath that, I've got my first aid kit, band-aids, a patch for my pad, ibuprofen, Velcro, mole tape, antibiotic, antacid, rubber bands to shoot at people while I'm on trail. That'll be fun. Moving down below that, I've got my wet wipes. 3 of those a day. 3 wet wipes keep the doctor away is what they say. So that will just help me clean myself up at night when I'm not in a town. Just get all the grime and sweat off. Below that, I've got my poop kit. So this is my Bogler or my Bogler trowel. I use that to dig a cat hole with, and then, you know, do what you gotta do in that hole. Got my toilet paper, got my Purell sanitizer, stay clean. And I believe that is everything. So all of these things, all of those things will fit into this backpack, and that will go on my back. I think total weight with 5 days of food and 2 full water bottles is about 35 pounds. So the good thing about food is that as I eat more, the weight goes down. As I drink more water, the weight goes down. So there we go, guys. As far as tracking my through hike, I'll be using my Garmin Enduro 2, which is actually a new gift from my brother. He gave this to me to take on trail. I was using the Garmin Fenix 6X before, and I was kind of worried about how often I'd have to charge it. So this thing is a powerhouse. It has solar and it has a massive battery, which is awesome. So this should last me at least 2 weeks of full tracking before I have to charge it. So thank you, Straighten, my beautiful brother. You're amazing. That's about it. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you on trail. Bye.